and good day and welcome sa lesson natin for today, which is all about factoring quadratic equation. So the easiest way to solve quadratic equation is through using of factoring, no? So yung pinakamadali para makapag-solve tayo ng quadratic equation, no? So there are things to consider. The equation must be written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, or this is what we call the standard form of a quadratic equation. No, ganyan yung form niya, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So dapat ganyan yung pagkakasulat. And then recall the factoring strategies, no? So, i-recall natin yung factoring strategies natin. Meron tayong common monomial factor, difference of squares, perfect square trinomial, or a quadratic trinomial itself, no? So, marami pang iba. Okay? So, kailangan natin yan i-recall muna. Okay? Okay, so let's try case number 1. Find the solutions of 2x squared is equal to negative 4x. Sulat lang muna natin siya, no? 2x squared is equal to negative 4x. Anong sabi kanina? Must be written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Ibig sabihin, dapat ang nasa right side ay 0. Right side ng equal sign. So, anong gagawin natin kay negative 4x? Kailangan mo siyang ilipat sa kaliwa. Okay? Kailangan mo siyang ilipat sa kabila. Okay? So, kapag ka nagtatranspose tayo ng isang number or variable, depending sa sign niya, iniiba natin yung sign. So, let's say for instance, negative 4x, pag transpose natin sa kabila, magiging positive 4x, no? Iniiba natin yung sign. Kaya pag ilipat, naging positive siya. Okay? So, 2x squared plus 4x is equal to 0. Anong manonotice natin dito? Notice that this is a quadratic equation with common monomial factor. Paano ko nasabi? Anong pagkakaparehas ni 2x squared at ni 4x? They are both divisible by x. Ayan o, parehas silang may x. Ano pa? They are both divisible by 2. Ayan o, yung 2 at saka yung 4 divisible by 2. So, anong sabi? Find the common monomial factor, then factor. Okay? So, hanapin daw muna natin yung common monomial factor. Another term for common monomial factor is the GCF, or the greatest common factor. Ano ba yung common sa kanilang dalawa? They are both divisible by 2. They are both divisible by x. Sinabi ko na nga kanina. Okay? So, anong gagawin? Ipa-factor na natin siya. So, ilalabas mo yung 2x na yon. Yung 2x na yan, yan yung tinatawag natin na common monomial factor. Kasi yan yung common sa kanila. Sir, question. Bakit may x plus 2 dyan? Okay, so ganito yan. So, anong ginagawa natin sa common monomial factor? I-divide natin dun sa original. Okay, so try natin. 2x squared divided by 2x, no? 2 divided by 2, 1 na lang siya. Okay? X squared divided by x, x na lang siya. Kaya x lang yung nakasulat dito. Okay? Kaya siya x dyan. And then, 4x naman, si positive 4x. Positive 4x divided by 2x. 4 divided by 2. 2. Kaya may 2 tayo dyan. X divided by x. Always remember, any number or variable divided by itself is always equal to 1. Kaya kung 2 times 1 siya, edi 2 na lang yung isusulat natin dyan. Diba? So, ganyan siya. Naging 2x times parenthesis x plus 2. Check nga natin. 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times positive 2, positive 4x. So, tama yung factor natin. So, ganyan gamitin yung common monomial factor. And then, equals 0. Okay? Next step. Solve separately the 2x and x plus 2. Ito daw yung paghihiwalayin natin. Yung 2x at yung x plus 2. So, isi-solve mo siya separately. Gagamitin mo pa rin yung equals 0. Okay? So, magiging 2x equals 0. And then, sa kabila naman, x plus 2 equals 0. No? Paghihiwalayin mo lang yung dalawang factors natin. Ito, yun dito. Okay? So, magiging 2x equals 0 and then x plus 2 equals 0. Unahin natin yung nasa left side, yung 2x equals 0. Paano natin masosolve yung x? Ano yung napapansin ninyo dyan? Meron siyang numerical coefficient. Okay? So, anong ginagawa natin para makancel yung numerical coefficient? Divide both sides by the numerical coefficient. So, ano yung numerical coefficient niya? 2. Kaya, i-divide mo both sides by 2. Okay? So, cancel. Ano na lang matitira doon? That is x. And then, 0 divided by 2, any, 0 divided by 2 is always equal to 0. No? Kahit ano pa yung i-divide mo dyan, kahit 1 million pa yan, basta yung numerator ay 0, ang sagot pa rin dyan ay 0. So, x is equal to 0 para dito sa may left side natin. Dito naman tayo sa right side, x plus 2 equals 0. So, anong gagawin natin dyan kapag kaganyan? How to solve for x? Okay, tignan muna natin. May kasama si x. Ano yung kasama ni x? Positive 2. Hindi naman siya numerical coefficient, pero may kasama siya. Kailangan maiwan siya dyan mag-isa. Kailangan iwan mag-isa si x. Okay? So, ang gagawin mo dyan is ililipat mo si positive 2 sa kabila para maiwan mag-isa si x. Okay? So, you need to transpose positive 2 to the right side. Okay? Itatranspose mo si positive 2 sa right side para maiwan mag-isa si x dun sa left side. Okay? So, itatranspose mo yung positive, magiging negative. Kaya, magiging x is equal to negative 2. Therefore, the solutions of 2x squared is equal to negative 4x are x is equal to 0 and x is equal to negative 2. Okay, so isa pa tayong example para sa case number 1. Find the solutions of x squared minus 8x is equal to 0. Kopyahin na muna natin. Okay, may tanong ako. Meron pa ba tayong ililipat? Wala na, kasi naka-standard form na siya. Lahat ng mga may values natin ay nasa left side, so naka-standard form na siya. X squared minus 8x is equal to 0. No? Naka-equate na siya kay 0. So, ang gagawin nyo na kagad dyan is proceed to finding the common monomial factor. Ano ba yung parehas sa kanila? Sa x squared at sa negative 8x. Parehas silang divisible by x. So, yun yung common monomial factor natin. Ilalabas mo dun sa parenthesis. Now, bakit nagkaroon ng x minus 8 dyan? Balikan natin si common monomial factor, x. I-divide mo dun sa original. X squared divided by x. X na lang siya, kaya may x tayo dyan sa unahan. Next, negative 8x divided by x. Pwede mo nang i-cancel yung x. Okay? Pwede mo nang i-cancel kasi negative 8x divided by x, cancel mo na lang yung x. Kasi always remember, any number or variable divided by itself is always equal to 1. Okay? Kaya magiging negative 8 times 1, that is negative 8. Okay? Kaya nagkaroon tayo dyan ng x minus 8. Check nga natin. X times x, x squared. X times negative 8, negative 8x. Okay? So, tama yung factors natin. Is equal to 0. And then, kapag kaganyan na, solve separately the x and x minus 8. No? Ipagsosolve mo lang sila ng magkahiwalay. Si x is equal to 0 at si x minus 8 is equal to 0. No? X is equal to 0 and then x minus 8 is equal to 0. Unahin natin yung left side. May isosolve pa ba tayo dyan? Wala na. Kasi yan, no? X is equal to 0. So, yun na yung sagot. Okay? Next, x minus 8 is equal to 0. May kasama si x na naman na negative 8. Kailangan maiwan mag-isa si x. So, you need to transpose negative 8 to the right side, no? So, kapag ka naglilipat tayo ng negative number sa kabilang side, magiging positive. Okay? So, x is equal to 8. Sorry. So, ang sagot dito is x is equal to 8. Therefore, the solutions of x squared minus 8x is equal to 0 are x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 8. Okay? Case number 2 tayo. Find the solutions of x squared minus 36. Okay? Kopyahin lang muna natin. X squared minus 36. Anong nanonotice nyo sa ating quadratic equation? This is what we call difference of two squares. Paano ko nasabi? Difference, ayun o, minus. Two squares. Ang x squared ba ay square? Yes. Ang 36 ba ay square? Yes. So, notice that the equation is a difference of two squares. So, anong gagawin natin dyan? Find the square root of the first term. Square root of the second term, no? So, hiwalay natin silang isosolve. Square root ng x squared. That is x. Okay? Square root ng 36. That is 6, no? So, we have x and 6. So, anong gagawin natin dyan sa x and 6 na yan? Put them together in a parenthesis with different signs. Yung isa plus, yung isa naman ay minus. So, sabi, ilalagay lang daw natin siya, yung x sa unahan at yung 6 dun sa hulihan, and then with different signs. So, may plus at may isang minus. So, na-factor na natin siya. Yan yung factor ng x squared minus 36. Take note, para lang ito sa mga difference of two squares. Kapag hindi difference of two squares, hindi ito applicable. Okay? So, x plus 6 times x minus 6. Okay? And then, next step is to equate it to 0. Mag-i-equals ka lang dyan kay 0. And then, next step is solve separately the x plus 6 and x minus 6. Paghihiwalayin mo lang yung x plus 6 at yung x minus 6. And then, equals mo siya kay 0. So, solve separately lang yan. And then, this one, no? So, unahin natin yung nasa left side. Transpose the constants to the right, no? Bakit? Kasi x plus 6 yan is equal to 0. Kailangan masolve natin yung x. Paano? Maiwan siya dyan mag-isa. So, anong gagawin mo sa positive 6? Ililipat mo sa kabila. Magiging negative 6. Okay? Dito naman, x minus 6 is equal to 0. Transpose mo si negative 6 sa kabila, magiging positive 6. Therefore, the solutions of x squared minus 36 are x is equal to negative 6 and x is equal to positive 6. Take note, yung case number 2 natin ay para lang sa mga difference of two squares. Case number 3 tayo. Find the solutions of x squared plus 5x plus 6, no? So, kopyahin lang muna natin. X squared plus 5x plus 6. So, notice that the equation is a quadratic trinomial, no? This is a perfect example of quadratic trinomial. So, anong ginagawa natin dyan? If a factor out, okay? So, meron tayong x squared. Automatic, alam na ninyo na kapag ka may x squared tayo, may dalawa tayong x, no? So, drawing lang tayo ng parenthesis, no? And then, leave it blank. Tapos, ilagay mo lang sa unahan ay x times x. Okay? So, ito na yung technique. Now, consider the third term. Ano yung third term? Positive 6. Kapag ang isang number ay positive, ano-ano yung factors niya? It's either positive times positive is always positive. Negative times negative is always positive. Kaya, hahanapin natin yung factors ng positive 6. So, tuturuan ko kayo ng technique para ma-solve ninyo yung, or para mahanap ninyo yung tamang isusulat nyo dito. Okay? So, hanapin nyo yung factors ng positive 6. Positive 6 and positive 1. Tama? Okay. Negative 6 and negative 1. Positive 2 and positive 3. Negative 2 and negative 3. Tama? Yan na yung mga factors ng positive 6. Positive times positive, positive. Negative times negative, positive pa din. Positive times positive, positive. Negative times negative, positive pa din. Okay? Now, bakit ako nagsulat ng sum dito? Okay? So, i-consider mo yung second term. Ano yung second term? Positive 5x. Ito, positive 5x or simply positive 5. Hanapin mo dito yung factors na kapag pinag-add mo, ang lalabas ay positive 5. Alin dyan? Ito. No? So, yan. 2 plus 3 equals 5. No? So, yan yung gagamitin natin na numbers. Yung isa ay positive 2, yung isa ay positive 3. So, sulat mo lang siya dyan. Positive 2 and positive 3. Check natin. X times x, x squared. X times 3, 3x. 2 times x, 2x. So, 3x plus 2x, positive 5x. Tama? And then, positive 2 times positive 3 is positive 6. So, tama yung factors natin. The factors of x squared plus 5x plus 6 are x plus 2 times x plus 3. Okay? And then, next step is to equate to 0. Lagi niyong tandaan. Para tayo makapag-solve ng isang quadratic equation or ng factoring ng quadratic equation, kailangan nating i-equate siya sa 0. So, equal 0 lang yan. And then, solve separately the x plus 2 and x plus 3. Kagaya ng ginagawa natin kanina. Paghiwalayin mo lang si x plus 2 at si x plus 3. Okay? And then, kopyahin mo lang yung equal 0, equal 0. And then, transpose the constants to the right side. No? Yung constant na positive 2 at yung constant na positive 3, lipat mo lang sa kabila. Okay? Yung positive 2 magiging negative 2. Yung positive 3 magiging negative 3. So, the solutions of x squared plus 5x plus 6 are negative 2 and negative 3. Okay? Case number 4 tayo. Find the solutions of x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay? So, this is considered as a quadratic trinomial. Pwede ring perfect square trinomial. Okay? So, kunin na lang natin yung quadratic trinomial para mas mabilis. Now, so anong gagawin? Meron tayong x squared. So, automatic, meron tayong x times x. And then, para mahanap ninyo yung mga missing terms or yung mga missing signs and numbers, ang gagawin ninyo is to consider the third term, positive 4. Ano-ano ba yung factors ng positive 4? It's either positive 4 times positive 1, negative 4 times negative 1, positive 2 times positive 2, negative 2 times negative 2. Okay? So, yun. So, ito na siya. Nilista na natin. Now, ano yung i-consider ninyo? Yung second term, no? Positive 4. Alin dito sa mga factors, yung kapag pinag-add natin, ang lalabas ay positive 4. Positive 4 plus 1 is 5. Negative 4 minus 1, negative 5. 2 plus 2, 4. Negative 2, minus 2, negative 4. So, alin dyan yung magiging positive 4? Ito siya. Okay? So, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Ibig sabihin, ang kukunin mo is ito. Yung isa ay plus 2, yung isa ay plus 2. So, kopyahin lang natin. Magiging x plus 2 times x plus 2. Ganun lang siya kasimple. And then, equate mo siya sa 0. So, magiging equal 0 lang yan. And then, kapag nandiyan na tayo sa step na yan, paghiwalayin mo lang si x plus 2 at si x plus 2. Solve separately. So, meron tayong x plus 2 equal 0. Kopyahin lang natin yung equal 0. And then, yung isa naman ay x plus 2 equal 0. Okay? And then, next step is to transpose the constants to the right side. So, lipat mo lang yung positive 2, magiging negative 2. Lipat natin yung positive 2, magiging negative 2. Therefore, the solutions of x squared plus 4x plus 4 are negative 2 and negative 2. Okay? So, that's how to factor quadratic trinomials. I hope you learned a lot today. By the way, meron akong paalala. Don't lose hope, learn to fight. So, I hope you learned a lot today. Keep safe and goodbye.